Yo,
What's up?
how much?
How are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Hey, we've done one of these before. I recognize you. This is
Yeah,
not our
Yeah,
first
hard to
time.
say.
I don't
Yeah,
recognize you because I can't see you.
yeah. I was gonna say my camera. It was just not working in the last one, and now it's like registering that this is a camera, but it's clearly just a black screen. So sorry about that. I think I don't want to take the time to you know
That's
do
fine.
technical difficulties right now.
That's fine.
But yeah, what would you like to pitch today? What are we talking about?
We're talking American McGee's Alice versus BB Hood.
Oh, cool.
Before we start, I saw on the cast today that there is going to be a ballot of some kind. Will that
Yeah,
affect future pitches being available for sale?
no. The
Okay.
ballot's just like for, the Discord and the ballot banter, like the show.
Yeah.
O- Okay. Anyways, let's get started. Just let me hold on a sec. Yeah. Okay. I'm getting ready. Let's do this. A long time ago in the dark world, a man would think about death battle to piss to two members of the crew of a show called Death Battle. This man thought for days, trying to pick the perfect two opponents for a potential fight, but then thought the word fairy tale crossed his mind and had an idea. So together, so I put together this pitch for the crew members. One that has about two twisted versions of fairy tale characters. This is the story of a possible pitch for Death Battle. This is a pitch called American McGee's Alice versus BB Hood. My Death Battle pitch. Alice Liddell from American McGee's Alice. Alice Liddell, as in the person from American McGee, is the protagonist of American McGee's Alice. The youngest child of Arthur and Leanne Liddell, and the sister of Elizabeth Liddell, she was traumatized after her family was killed by a fire by a family doctor, Dr. Angus Bumbley, which affected her reality and her imaginary world called Wonderland. She will go on later to find the killer of her family, which will be the doctor himself. BB Hood. BB Hood, also known as Baby Bonnie Hood, is a character from Darkstalkers by Capcom. Obviously based on Little Red Riding Hood, she is an S-class dog hunter who hunts Darkstalkers, the various monsters and creatures that have entered from Makai, for their own profit, as she is notably greedy. Don't let her innocent looks fool you, as she is a monster on the inside. Connections. They are dark interpretations of classic fairy tale characters. Q appearances hide terrible personalities. They are monster hunters. They subvert the helpless fairy tale hero. They use violence instead of fairy tale magic. Both their worlds contract instances with violence, and they are both hunters instead of prey. What makes this matchup stand out from the others? Four words. Violent fairy tale madness. This kind of fight will have two characters based on fairy tale characters, but with more disturbing and violent and more disturbing violence added trying to kill each other. And I feel that they're being based on female characters who are otherwise innocent, for the most part, completely. Go at each other or and try to kill each other would add some kind of uniqueness to this fight. Why I like it? I like it because this is something that will potentially be a dark fairy tale themed death battle with two girls based on otherwise innocent characters that will add a lot of violence, possibly gore as well to the mix. Plus, they have their own set of abilities, and I'm interested to see how those might clash with each other. What I want to see in this death battle, pure unadulterated violence, is what I want to see. as well as characters giving into their insanity and doing even laps and going at each other. Not just physically, but mentally as well. I like to see Alice see Baby Hood as a monster or a character from our imaginary world, Wonderland, she is trying to deal with, while Baby Hood goes at Alice's trauma and I'll add other insults to say to her. For comic effect, I like to see what Boomstick says about the insanity of these characters have. And that's it.
Boomstick would definitely love both of these characters for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, of
Yeah, and
course.
I definitely have a soft spot for American McGee's Alice, and I will continue to spread the word. Buffy actress Sarah Michelle Gellar does own the movie rights to it,
Are
so
you
we got to
kidding?
ask her. No, I'm not kidding.
Whoa, that's awesome.
She was slated to be Alice in the movie,
Well,
and
yeah.
they had a director signed on and everything, and then it bombed in like 2008 and never came out. Yeah.
Wait,
Anyways, that's
bombed
the
before it came
sidetrack.
out?
No,
Okay,
no, I mean
okay.
like the production of it. There was a lot of
Oh,
production
You
troubles, and
mean
it never finished filming. Yeah.
gotcha. Oh, that
you,
sucks.
you mean
Anyways,
a
side
movie?
side.
You
Yeah,
mean a
the
movie
movie part.
version of American McGee's Alice?
Yeah. It just never
Interesting.
finished production. Yeah, but it was in production briefly with the director attached and Sarah Michelle Gellar as Alice.
All right, what are you
That
guys say?
aside, yeah, it would have been a cool movie to see. But I definitely think Alice, like just the two tropes of Alice in Wonderland and like Little Red Riding Hood, and
Totally.
having these like violent grown up versions would be like a really fun fight to produce at the very least. Like getting the dark versions of fairy tales would be
Yeah,
like a
you
really
get to
fun
really have
rundown
fun
for
with
the
like the
episode.
setting of the fight.
Yeah.
Taking a lot of inspiration from American McGee's Alice with the weird, trippy kind of backgrounds. I mean, Darkstalkers is kind of the same way, right? It's a little less like dreamlike, but very similar in that regard. Yeah, Baby Hood is such a fun character, right? That she's so sweet and innocent, then she pulls out an Uzi. Um, love her. Yeah, who do you think? Just off, maybe you don't know, but who do you think wins?
Well, based on the episode with Sean Talbane, I'm guessing BB Hood.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Just scaling
I
to
would
John.
assume you're correct in that one. But it's been a
Yeah,
long time since I've played Alice, either of the Alice games. So maybe there's some crazy stuff in there.
Yep,
it's probably
maybe.
under researched.
I heard there was supposed to be a new game coming, being proposed or trying to be made.
I would not be the slightest bit surprised. It seems like it's due for a kind of reboot.
Yeah. So, anything else?
No, it sounds like a really cool idea. I really like the take on the fairy tales. I think it'd be a really
Yeah.
fun one to do. Especially the rundown. Like I said, I think Boomstick would like really. I can already see the banter between Wiz like trying to explain it and Boomstick not understanding that these are different versions of the fairy tales and be like, oh
Hmm.
wait, she's got guns. That's sick. Like doing that whole bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
Yeah,
like it. I
say,
think it's great.
thanks. And say, how was my intro about trying to imitate the fairy tale thing?
Love it.
I liked
Glad
it.
you did,
Yeah.
Liam. And you too, Sam.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks again for supporting the show. Really appreciate it. Can't say that enough. Um, yeah, unless you got any final words, just thank you
Oh,
very much and have a great day.
all right, thanks. Bye.
All right.
Thank
Bye.
you.
All right.